Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It's one of those days in Melbourne that is not quite a public holiday, but people are treating it as a public holiday. So if you're in the office working, kudos to you. Thanks a lot for joining today. What I want to be talking to you about is packaging your services. So if you haven't seen me on here before, my name's Rosie. I run a virtual assistant network, so a community for virtual assistants, and they're basically just awesome business owners who provide business support services from their own office, and a lot of them are home-based. So when we're talking about virtual assistants, we're often talking about providing, we are talking about business services, and we're talking about providing those, those administrative and higher end stuff to other business owners. It's always to other business owners. And everybody wants to know, what the hell is the big secret about packaging your services so that you can actually be making better money for your time, and you can be providing more of a quality service to your clients. So, for example, if you are providing, a lot of people falling into the trap of, thank you for the accent comment, I like that one, falling into the trap of working on an hourly-based service. So that's where everyone's sort of feeling like, okay, I've got this ceiling, I'm getting close to hitting that ceiling, and I don't know how to take my business to the next level and be able to, make more and provide awesome stuff. And I hate to break it to you, but the big deal that you need to be working on before you even consider your packages is, and I say this all the time, is your target market. Because if you know who your target market is, and I'm not talking about generic small business owners or, people who are authors, I want to, really narrow it down. If you know who they are, so your business avatar, if you don't know what that is, look it up. I'll share a link on the Facebook page again today. If you know who they are, then you know what they want from a package. You know what their pain points are and what they're going to need to ease that pain. So you might be offering your services, your hourly-based administrative or copywriting or whatever. But here you go, copywriting is a good example actually. If I wanted to have a copywriting package, it's not going to be based on my copywriter providing me with a certain number of hours per month. That doesn't tell me what I'm getting. But if I know that I'm getting a certain amount of articles, so like one blog post per week, and maybe a access to some support or to an ebook that helps me with my copy and making sure that my brand is consistent in the way that I'm talking. So little tools and resources and stuff like that can be a really awesome thing to add into a package, and you're making it a product package as a service, but something that's more holistic, that your client is going to be filling more gaps for your client. Okay, does that make sense? I don't even want to go there with that one. So I'm assuming you mean you've got a resource that you give to your clients. Is that correct? Based on the previous discussion. And if you do, let us know about it. If it's not, don't. But yeah, if you've got an ebook that's really handy, or a tool that is easy for you to create, that isn't time-based, something that can be reused, and g'day Chris Kennedy, and doesn't focus on you having to spend time on it again and again and again, it's something that still brings them value, then that's the sort of thing that you need to be adding into your packages. So I nearly labelled this Periscope, how big is your package? And I thought, no, I'll attract the wrong sort, and I think it's mattered. It's just one of those things, I think. So when you know who your avatar is, so say I'm your avatar, I'm the person that you want to be working with, you need to know what I am doing on a daily basis, what is missing for me, and what would make me go, that is just incredible and I need to keep working with you. Because if you've got things set up so that your clients love you, they actually are going to want to work with you even if they can't think of how that will be. So give them ideas and concepts about what they can be doing with you to make their life easier. So it's never about you, it's always about them. So a lot of people, when they start thinking about their packages for their clients and their products for their clients, they think about what they can do. And that's cool. But that's actually not even really the main thing. You need to think about who you want to work with, what their pain points are, can you ease that pain point, and how? And then how can you communicate that with them in a way that resonates with them? Individual products, no I don't, thank you. Products that are packaged or individual, you still need to market them the same way. But if you can find a way to put things together to really, just think about the term holistic. So holistically supporting your ideal client, that's going to be easier. And don't underestimate the value of something that you've created. Thank you. Something that you have created that maybe didn't take you that long, or that you've created once and you're reusing, doesn't mean that it's of any less value to your client. That's like saying someone, J.K. Rowling, she wrote that book, the first one, Harry Potter, she wrote one book. That doesn't make each of the books that she sells any less exciting and valuable to the reader. Okay, it's still the most, fun and exciting thing for them. But she's sitting back now and going, sweet, it's still worth this, and it's not like I'm writing it again every single day. So if you've got products like that, and think about what you know that could make life easier for your client. And it might seem to you to be really simple, but sometimes it's those little things, the little reminders. When we're running businesses, you can easily get really overwhelmed and forget about the simple little tips and techniques that can make your day a lot easier. So just little fun things. If you created, a package around providing tips and resources, once a week or what have you, that were, tailored to your client, well, if you know who your target market is, then everyone that's coming in is going to be wanting the same sort of thing, right? So it's smart marketing, it's smart developing of products that don't need to be rejigged and remolded for every single person. Does that make sense? Does that help? I'm going to head off in a minute, so if you've got any questions, let me know. Basically, whenever you start thinking about what services you're offering, whether it's individual or packaged up, it doesn't matter who you are. It matters the flavour that you give it and all that sort of stuff is really important, but at the end of the day, you have to be putting yourself in the shoes of your client, and the right client, not every client. If you're working to provide services for small business owners, oh my God, you are making your own life so hard, because there are a billion of them out there and they're all different. They all have different pain points. They all have different goals and objectives. What you want to know is who it is that has this particular pain point and this particular goal and objective that you can help them achieve. If you know what that is, then you know what you need to put in that package. Okay? So when people are talking about packages for businesses, they're not talking about a retainer, a set amount of hours per month that, you've pre-booked and you can maybe roll over to the next month, maybe not. They're talking about a set bulk bit of services or, product or whatever it might be, that you can sell in chunks that are based on value, not on time. Okie dokie. So I'm going to head off. I've got a billion bits of work to do, but they're all good. And if you have any questions, come along to virtuallyyours.com.au. Rachel mans the site there. She's pretty cool with answering questions, or she can direct you to me or to the Facebook page, which is obviously facebook.com/virtuallyyours virtual assistants. So, or just look up Viva. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you found that useful. Let me know if you need any more information. Thanks, Chris. You're a champ. Hope everything is cool over in London. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.